Hi, Rajvi.
Hi.
So can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Oh, yeah, sure. My name is Rajavi Pradeep Bandalapalli. I am a realtor in Salt Lake City, Utah.
Okay.
That's and I'm a mom of two kids. I have two girls, a brand new teenager as well.
Wow, how is that?
Oh my God, don't ask me.
When did you move to the US?
It's been more than 15 years.
Oh, wow. So, what was your journey like when you moved to the US? Did you start off as a student?
No. I got married and I moved to US.
Okay.
It was something like either go to UK on work or go to US. Back in the day, my parents did not let me go to UK. They told go marry, go anywhere after you're married. So this happened.
All right. So, when did you start working there, and how was it for you when you initially started?
So the journey is like it's like any other person who moved to US or any other country. I did not have work permit when I moved.
Yeah.
I moved as a dependent, so it took almost 6 years to get my work permits.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then once I had the work permits, it was like I don't want to go do full-time job now because when I see back all my friends, they are all somewhere in the ladder. So I did not want to, like start again.
Of course.
So I chose to get into business at that point of time.
Mm-hmm.
And my first business here in US was like it was a boutique, Indian fashion boutique. Yeah. Yeah, I'm from a design background as well.
Okay. Okay. Where are you from in India?
I'm from Karnataka, Bangalore.
Oh, how nice. Okay, so how did that go? How did your boutique business go? I'm sure it's a big hit in the US.
Yes, it was fantastic. It was fantastic, and or events or functions or where people want new dresses.
Yeah.
So I continuously saw zero business 3 months. So I thought, no, I can't stay like this. I should do something. I have to get into something else, and that was the turning point.
Mm-hmm. So the idea was born. Your
Yeah, the
idea
idea
was.
was born then, and me and my husband, uh, for past 13 or 14 years, we are like big time investors, real estate investors. So I just thought, okay, if I don't help others, let me help myself and my family and save some money. That is how I got into. But before I did our own transaction, I did my friend's transactions.
Oh, so that's
Everybody
something
jumped in.
this is something that you had a natural zeal for and you picked it up.
Yes, yes,
That
yes.
is so nice. So, do you see any cultural differences in the way that in home buying in India and home buying in the US?
Yes, definitely. Yeah, yeah.
How would you say?
Yeah. One of it is like I mean, like here it is very yeah. What I can say, everything runs by law.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to be aware of so many things, legal complications, law, rules, and each city to city has different ordinance, different laws we need to consider. So
Right.
it's completely different.
Okay.
But it's like here.
Of course. So, which state would you say is great right now in the US to buy a place? In
Okay,
terms
so
of, you can
yeah.
bifurcate it in any terms.
So, which state? I mean, I would say go with the state which is landlord friendly.
Okay.
Okay. And a state which has less property taxes.
Mm-hmm.
End of the day, with investments, we all need money. So, wherever the property taxes are low, that state is good. And of course, it should be landlord friendly state.
Okay. What do you, can you,
And Utah is one of it.
oh, is it? I was asking if you're hinting at Texas.
I mean, Texas, if you're living there,
Mm-hmm.
it's fine. But being in some other state and investing in Texas doesn't work out.
Understood. Understood. So, what do you mean when you say landlord friendly? Can you elaborate?
Landlord friendly, yeah, landlord friendly means like some in some states, if there is a person without paying rent, and if a snail mail comes in his name to that particular address, it is really really very hard to make them move out of that house. But landlord friendly state, like even the cops over here, they help us to get the tenants out, the bad tenants out.
Oh, understood. That's nice. That's
Yeah, they
interesting.
support
I didn't know that.
landlords.
Oh, okay, okay. And how competitive is the real estate market right now in the US?
It is competitive. It is competitive. I don't want to, generalize and talk for the nation, but if I specifically talk about Utah market, we definitely have less houses,
Oh, yeah.
more demand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you noticed any trends as such, say before COVID, during COVID, and after COVID? Have there been any?
Everybody, whoever bought before COVID, all their property values are like doubled and tripled now.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's just gotten a lot more expensive.
A lot expensive because people, like as I said, demand.
Mm-hmm.
Where there is demand, the prices will
It's so
definitely
high.
go high.
You're right. You're right. So, what kind of clients do you typically work with? Like, are they first-time home buyers? Are they investors, families? What kind of people that you
I
see?
mean, I don't limit anything. I welcome everyone,
Mm-hmm.
but the majority of my clients are investors.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you said, so do you just work out of Utah, or do you also do other states?
No, I do just Utah.
Okay, awesome. So do you have, is your firm called anything, or do you just go by your name?
Okay, so basically, I am brokered by Realty Path, and my own business, my identity is Prin Homes by Rajavi Pradeep.
Prin Homes?
By Rajavi Pradeep.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So, what would you say, is it right now a buyer's market or a seller's market?
Buyer's market, seller's market, I can't jump into one conclusion. Every deal is a different one. One deal might work out better for a buyer, one deal might work out better for the seller.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Okay.
I don't want to like, okay, no, now it's like selling market law, all the listings there, people come list. It's not
It's
like
just a
that.
deal to deal.
It's just the deal to deal.
Okay.
Yep. Even in the peak buyers market, sellers also have done really good.
Okay. Wow. Does that?
So it's just about the realtor who works for you
I was going
and
to
how
ask,
they do
is it
the
the
job.
magic of the realtor? So yeah, I got my answer. So are there a lot of Indians buying homes in the US at the moment, would you say?
It's not. I don't want to categorize, but people who are making good money, they are buying.
Okay. Okay. So let's say you were to buy a home now, another home. Which state would you prefer? Apart from Utah, of course.
Apart from Utah, any landlord friendly state. I would say Florida.
Florida? Okay.
Yeah.
Aren't the real estate prices super high wherever the coast is?
I mean, it is and it is not, but we'll have to find a good deal. That's it.
Got it.
End of the day.
Got it. See, this is it takes me to a series that I was obsessed with, Selling Sunset. I don't know if you
Selling
watched it.
Sunset.
It makes the whole realtor business so glamorous. Is it as glamorous as it is in Selling Sunset?
It is and it is not, because there's a lot of pre-work. When we show the glamorous part, there is like a lot of things which we have worked on.
I can imagine. So, because also they focus on the Bay Area, right? They're
Yeah.
LA Selling Sunset. So I always wondered if it is, because I ask every lawyer if their job is like Suits, and if their job is actually like it is for the agents of Selling Sunset, because it looks so good and it looks
I know.
as well.
Yeah.
So is it
But there's a lot of work behind that
a lot of work and a lot of money as well?
as well. Yes.
Okay, good perks then. Let's say, what is one of, if you were to go back and think of one of the funniest moments that you must have experienced when you were showing a house to someone? Can you?
One of the funniest. Okay. Okay, I have to tell you this. I'm super nervous about the pets.
Okay.
One day, what happened? I have told the client, don't open that particular door because there are pets inside that room. And he opened it and all the pets came on me. I was like, my heart started pounding a lot.
Were you still standing there or did you run out of the house?
I mean, like, they will come jump on me if I run. I was still there and, like, controlling myself.
Assuming you guys,
I was so nervous.
you don't have pets right now?
No,
Your kids
no. My
kids for pets?
want one. Yep. I told either pet or mom who you want in the house.
Oh, we know who they chose. That's awesome. So let's say if you could sell a home to any celebrity, okay, whom would you want to sell a home to? One celebrity from out of India and one Indian celebrity.
You know what? I would say all my clients are celebrities.
Oh, wow. That is so nice of you. Okay, cool.
So they know
Let's say
now.
you've already sold homes to celebrities then.
If they come to me, they are celebrities.
Awesome. So you only sell homes to celebrities. Got it. Got it. Okay, of all the beautiful homes that you must have seen so far, what is one outrageous home feature that you've seen a house have?
A house like a resort.
You saw a house like a resort? What?
Yep.
Can you describe it? What was?
You don't even feel like going out of a house. Everything is there. Beautiful trees around, the manicured lawn, everything, like a swimming pool, a spa. Oh my God, a lovely one. Yeah.
You saw a resort for a house.
Yes.
Okay.
On a 2-acre land.
What?
On a 2-acre land, and when the house, the backside of the house has a bridge, a canal passing, and a bridge. You have to cross the bridge to enjoy your backyard.
Wow.
It was
sound like
amazing,
but that's brilliant. That's amazing. A lot of people, while they look for houses, right? So, like you said, one of the things that they should consider is a landlord-friendly state that has lower property tax. So, what would you say are a few mistakes that people should avoid while they're house hunting?
They should be open. They should be open. They should not, be narrow-minded or, no, I don't want to come see that house at all. They can decide after seeing. Sometimes, being like a realtor, we see beyond what they can see.
I'm sure.
I would say they should keep open-minded.
Okay. And do they usually change? Have you seen that they usually change their mind once they see the house?
Yep. I have.
Okay, that's nice. So, what would you say are the top 3 states which have the most highest property tax?
Most highest property tax. Highest is as far as I know, Texas.
Texas has the highest property tax?
Yes.
Why did I always think it was the opposite?
No, it's Texas. Property tax is different from
regular
the
tax.
state tax. Yeah. So you might not pay state tax for some things, but property taxes is different. That is like the annual amount what you pay if you own,
Right.
certain percentage of property value. Like, see, for example, I am living in a house which is 5,500 square feet in Utah. Okay, my property taxes for 5,500 square feet house is 3,600.
Okay.
For one whole year. And the same size of a house in Texas might cost you like 20,000 or 22,000 taxes.
Wow. I mean, now that you draw that parallel, I understand. Yeah. How high. Great. So, next 2 states that have higher property tax?
I don't remember on top of my mind, but Texas is too high.
Okay. So when it comes to the ones with lower property tax?
Lower property tax, I would say Utah. Utah is one of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any more to the list?
No.
Okay.
Not on top of my head.
All right. Okay. Cool. So what we'll do is we'll do a fun rapid fire round. Okay. So I want you to also answer super real quick. Dream city to live in anywhere in the world.
Salt Lake City.
Awesome. You're already living there then.
Yes.
A house with a beach view or a house with a mountain view?
Beach view in summer and mountain view in winter.
There you go again. Okay, biggest red flag in a home bio. No diplomacy, you have to be
They,
honest.
they feel they know everything.
Okay. One word to describe the current real estate market in the US.
Great.
Your favorite real estate TV show or movie?
Okay, there was one show, Love It or what was it? Oh my God, it was in HG TV. Let me, Love It or List It.
Love it or list it. Okay.
Oh yeah. They remodel and then if they love it, they'll own it. If not, they'll list it and sell it.
Oh, how nice. Okay. The best real estate advice you've ever received?
Put customer before anything.
Your go-to guilty pleasure snack while working on the go?
Coffee.
If you
I'm a
could
coffee addict.
Oh, same here. I was waiting for this so we could start our call. If you could design your dream home, what's the one must-have feature?
I would say spa.
Oh, you could get it. You have 5,500 square.
Yeah, I do.
Do it.
But I don't have it currently.
Awesome. Okay. So that's the rapid fire. Now you can take your time and answer.
Okay.
So when it comes to do you keep visiting India often?
Not really, but this time I did during December.
Okay. So I was just say someone who's just moved, has a similar journey like yours, and has moved to the US, not studying, hoping to start something of their own. What would your advice be to them? It could be anything, not just. It would be great if you could give something on the same profession, as in if someone would like to be a realtor, where do they start?
Someone want to be a realtor, so like you have a process and procedure to follow. You need to complete number of hours and study, and then go give an exam, and then get the real estate license to do this. I would say, if you're thinking about it, do not delay. Jump into it.
Got it. So
you never know. You never know, because I particularly, if you take me, I was so nervous to get into real estate. I was like, oh me, can I get into it? After getting into it, will I do it?
Yeah.
I had so many questions, and I did not believe myself.
Yeah, but look, you've been doing this for like a good 4 or 5 years now?
3.5 years.
3.5 years. Okay.
Yeah.
How difficult was it for you initially? I know you said that you first told your friend a home, you guys got one, but
No, I don't think so. It was difficult at all for me, because from 2016 being in the business, I had a very nice network around here where people knew me, and as soon as I told or announced that I'm a realtor, now I got my license, I can help you buy or sell houses, immediately everybody, we know Rajvi very well, we have to work with her.
That is nice.
So I had set my ground there, so it was easy.
So you started it long back, unknowingly.
Long back. Yep.
So would you say you need to have like a good network in order to start that, or is it?
Of course, yeah. Network is something important.
Okay, and that is something that you'll, however, have to keep building on, right?
Keep building on, yes.
Alright. So, what are the networking opportunities like in your industry? Say, if someone has started, say, even it's going great for a couple years, they've exhausted, however, their personal contacts. How do you keep networking in the industry in order to keep selling well? Like, what tips would you give to someone?
You know what? You do your work very passionately. Automatically, business will come to you.
Understood. So, as in word of mouth, you mean?
Yes, word of mouth is one of my biggest, business thing. Yeah.
So, but if you were to like reach out to newer people, is the experience the same?
If I see, until now, let me tell you frankly, until now I haven't done a single cold call, or I haven't gone and reached out to some person, do you want to buy a house? No, they themselves will look for me and they'll come.
That is nice. You're really like lucky that way also, and like you said, your work
Yeah.
probably speaks for itself. That's nice. Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. I think that's
Yeah.
all on the realtor questions. I want to ask you if you have any go-to Indian restaurant recommendations in Utah.
Go to Indian
You also have to
restaurants.
tell me what dish you really like.
Not really that much.
You're not an Indian food fan?
And I mean, I am, but I feel I cook better than all these restaurants here.
Okay, then let's say other cuisines. Which restaurants do you guys typically go to? Give me like one or two. Your
Typically, we go to some Japanese restaurants, Tsunami, or we go to Thai restaurants.
Anyone in
Yeah.
particular?
Anyone in particular? There is one here in downtown called Mano Thai.
Mhm.
That's our family's favorite.
Oh wow. What do you guys, what is your top favorite dish there?
My kids love tom yum soup,
Mhm.
and my husband goes for any of the curries, green curry, Thai curry, or something like that, and I go with pineapple fried rice.
Oh, how nice. Nice, interesting. I think Thai food is also pretty very close to Indian cuisine,
Indian, yes,
whatever, which
yes,
is
yes,
awesome.
yes.
But yeah,
Yeah.
awesome. Okay, so any advice that you would give to anyone hoping to move to Utah?
Welcome.
What should they
A
be
big
expecting?
welcome.
Any,
Utah is Utah is very, very, very lovely. Nature wise, people wise, they're welcoming, warm. It's good.
okay.
Before coming to Utah, I and my husband, we moved as soon as I came to US, I came to Texas.
Mhm.
From Texas, we moved to Rhode Island, and from Rhode Island, we moved to Ohio, and from Ohio, Oklahoma, and then we came to Utah, and that was it. I told, I am raising my kids here or back in India.
Oh,
You choose.
so lovely then. Nice. Where did you stay in Ohio?
In Ohio, it's a city called Stove,
I
near to
spent a lot of
Cleveland.
time in Dayton. I studied in Dayton. So,
Oh,
yeah, so I can
cool.
imagine how laid back it must be, at least for
Yes,
really young kids. You need
yes,
you don't need
exactly.
a retirement city for, yeah, I understand that.
Yeah,
Awesome. I've never been to Utah though, but I love how
you
it
must, you
sounds.
must come. It's very lovely.
For sure. I love how it sounds. And what would a typical day when you're not working look like in Utah?
Not working, okay. I'm not that lucky. I work every day.
You do?
Yeah.
So what are fun
if
things
it's
to do
if it's
around?
not if I'm not working, I'm either designing a costume, or I'm doing some paintings, or I'm helping my kids on their projects.
Got it. So what is your boutique called?
Prayash Designs.
Prayash Designs. Okay, I will remember to tag it. So what
Uh-huh.
kind of costumes do you do when it comes to?
I do Indian costumes, Indian dresses.
Oh, how nice. You have a page as well?
Yes, Prayash Designs.
Okay, okay, awesome. So,
And every year I do design for the First Lady for Diwali event at the Governor's Mansion too.
okay, that is nice. So are they most of your customers Indians, or do you also have non-Indian buyers?
Non-Indian buyers too. Yeah.
Oh,
You mean in real estate or
no,
boutique?
boutique.
Boutique, yes, I do have non-Indian too. Yeah. A lot nowadays.
Okay. Do you also customize it, or
Yep, I do customize too.
okay, do you showcase at events like Tana, Nata, etc.?
Yes, I do. I sometimes I sponsor them, and sometimes not Thana, Nata I did, and then of course all the Utah local associations
All right.
I
Okay.
do, and then I put up fashion shows in the events, and also like couple of times I have sponsored for Mrs. Utah Asia pageant.
Oh, how nice, nice.
Yeah.
You have your hands full with either being a
Yeah.
realtor or a designer. So
Color
that's
design. Yep,
that's
yep.
really nice. Amazing speaking with you, Rajvi. Thank you so much
Same
for
here.